Welcome to Erratic Sleep Patterns, guys. What is up, party people? It's Amy. I'm not feeling super great, and I don't know that I have enough time to fit this in, but we're going to try it. Today I want to go over Danny Elfman's solo album, Solo. I'm a huge Danny Elfman fan, have been for so long. I can't remember, because I've known about Oingo Boingo Danny Elfman for so long. I can't remember, but I think that this is the first time I really understood who Danny Elfman was when I was young. And the only reason I think that's because I remember the cover so well. So I figure it's the best place to start. I will go through other Oingo Boingo albums. I don't know if I'll go through all of the Oingo Boingo albums. I might. Not in a row, I don't think. But I definitely wanted to do this one. So let's go for it. Okay, so the first song on the album is Gratitude. It's his solo album, but there are still members of Oingo Boingo featured on the album. I mean, you see him even in the video. Steve Bartek, John Avila, they're still involved. It's a kind of solo album at times, I guess. But I really like this song. I like the sounds of it. Obviously, Danny Elfman is such a talented man. Life's been so good to me. Has it been good to you? Has been everything that you expected it to be. Was it as good for you as it was good for me? And was it everything that it was all set up to be? Now, is that gratitude or is it really love? So this part here, I used to eat little girls I knew for breakfast. I used to fly up in the sky. I used to chew up rocks and spit out gravel. I had a heart as cold as ice. It's actually not from the solo version. It's from the Alive version. So let's see if we can find that. I used to eat little girls I knew for breakfast. I really like that part. I think the song is fine without it, but I gotta say I do like this part a lot. I think it adds to it. I think it shows more about the relationship and that sort of thing, and how we got to this point in the song. I love the Alive albums. I think they're really great. I think that's a really cool idea. And they have some other songs on there that you can't find on other albums. Really like the Alive ones. Maybe we'll go through that sometime. But right now, we're going through the solo album. But yeah, Gratitude, fantastic song. I'm grateful for it. Not S tier for me, but I really, really do like it. So I'm going to give it an A. That's some gratitude, right? Next is... I enjoyed the song. It gives you a lot of good pictures, I think. Icy still shoots through the concrete, cool city, mountains of glass reflect the sky. Everybody feels real good in cool city. Each day brings a new surprise. I mean, I really like it. The story song, visual song, has some good lines. I do like the... And I kind of say that sometimes. An ad interrupted what I was saying, so I just switched sites. But it's a very cynical song. It's very, it's dark. And I really, really like it. I wouldn't say my favorite. But yeah, Cool City is a cool song. Where would I put it, though? Let's see. It's got such great sounds, too, honestly. I really like Cool City, but because I know how well he can do, I'm going to give Cool City a B, I think. Cool City, bro. Be a shame if something happened to it. So next song is Go Away. I think it's something a lot of us could probably identify with. Every time I see you now, it makes me feel so bad. I definitely feel the song. Every time I wake up and I see myself again, staring in the mirror like a burnt out piece of wood, searching every feature for a single trace of life. It's a really good song. I like it. I genuinely do like it. But it feels like some songs, I have a term that I use. I call them terminally 80s. And so I like a lot of 80s songs and I like the 80s sound. There are certain 80s songs that go too hard into the 80s sound. And I don't dislike them. I find them interesting and I find them kind of it's cool to experiment and stuff, but it's almost like how if you look at the way I feel about the Poltergeist movies, it's 1 and 2 it's been a while, but 1 and 2 kind of looks like they could be anywhere at any time. I mean, there's some things that date it, but Poltergeist 3 looks 100% like it's an 80s movie, right? The style and everything, very 80s. And so there are some songs that are like that too, where it's like almost like 80s is what it is, you know, and then it's a song. I told you I'm sick. I don't think I'm explaining it right. But anyway, Go Away is, I'm going to give it a B tier. I really like it, but definitely not one of my favorites. All right, next is Sucker for a Mystery. But none of the answers are in sight. So I made a mistake maybe once or twice. No demon, no man has got a clue, but surely son, the end will turn out right for you. Because I've always been a sucker for a mystery. I like this song. I am also a sucker for a mystery. I like to get things solved. But I also like the hope in it. I don't want to say goodbye. I want somebody help. I'm all alone now with nothing to do, and I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Oh, and my mouth's full of words, but I've got nothing to say. And my head's in a vice and it won't let up, and my feet won't move, and if that ain't enough, the telephone rings. But it paints a dark world. I've seen children with such angry faces. When you look in their eyes, it makes you want to cry. They sell you this and they sell you that. But there's nice points to it. There's hope in it. I mean, maybe it's not the most motivational song, but I really like it, and I really feel it. I will say Sucker for Mystery is an A tier. It also has such interesting sounds in the song, which, as we discussed many times before, is something that really gets me in a song. And that could very well be because I grew up listening to Danny Elfman and Oingo Boingo. That maybe is why I have a strong taste for that. Who knows? All right, next song is... I enjoy this song a lot. I have been in this situation where I'm at that point where it's just like, of course, sort of thing. I've also been far lower, which makes it hard to laugh. And then I've been lower than that, where you laugh again. It's a good song, but every time I think I'm falling and there's nobody around to hold me up, and then suddenly a hole opens up in the ground, the bottom of the hole is a raging fire, I try to jump over, but there's no way. The last time that I fell in love, the woman became a monster. This is a very real situation. Honestly, kind of a domestic violence kind of feel. But, you know, it's like a peppy song of like, you know, just because things suck, you know, whatever, you gotta keep going. I will say the Alive version of the song is much better. So the beginning of the first one, let me try to explain this in order. I listened to Alive so much for so long because it's kind of like a greatest hits album, but it's not just Dead Man's Party and Weird Science, and it's got songs that you don't often hear. So both albums for Alive make a very good greatest hits in a way. So I had gotten so used to this that when I came back to this was years ago, but when I came back to the original version and I listened to the start, this part with the synthesizer, the first time I heard it after listening to Alive for so long, I bust out laughing because it's so silly. It sounds so much better on the bass. Right or wrong, to laugh at misfortune. Right or wrong, to laugh at misfortune. It doesn't sound as ridiculous because it's so silly and nearly terminally 80s. I can't give it an S tier, but I will go for an A tier because I really do like the song. I like the message of the song. I like most of the sounds of the song. It is one of my favorites, actually. Granted, the Alive version I like better, and I do sometimes wonder if the Alive version never existed, would I still have laughed at the synthesizer parts? Because I heard the original first, but I got so trained by Alive that when I heard this after a while, bust out laughing. I don't know. This could maybe have been an S tier song to me if the Alive version didn't work. Okay, this song is called The Last Time. And if ever there was a song that could unseat my favorite song, it's this one. Now it's the last time to remember what you said to me. I know it's high time to be something bigger than we are. It's never too late to reverse the thing that's gone too far. But I don't care. That's not the point. Oh, when you're around, I'm blind. This song is so much. It's so heavy. It's so good. It's so like it's like it's so much. Like I feel so much when I hear it. Like even right now, I kind of want to cry, and because it's so good and I really feel it. But I wish that you were here with me, and I wish that somehow things could change. I don't know. It's so beautiful. I mean, I've been in this position, and it's a very difficult place to be. And this song really, I think, encapsulates it. It's such a good song, guys. It's really, really good song. It obviously you can tell. I teared up talking about it. It's an S tier. It's the last time. Oh, it's such a good song. I want to listen to it again. I got to get through this, and then I'll listen to it when I'm done. All right, I just had this whole thing that I said, and I was muted, and I hate that. But here's what I'll try it again. So I really like this song. It's got great sounds. It's got great lyrics. I really like the sound of. So what I was saying before is that I get two themes from this song. I get the toxic masculinity part. Holding so much liquor makes him feel like a man. The other theme that I'm getting in this, though, on the highway, bad jet fighters come from all directions, dreaming of a battlefield with guns and ammunition all around the bodies of the wounded and the dead. As he drifts out to sea on a ship that's slowly sinking, he quietly salutes himself and the courage he once had. Falling down the stairway. TV dinner's not done yet. To me, there's enough in here that feels like PTSD. And I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm pulling from my background and the things that I know and have experienced, but like I don't know how you can hear it without feeling that. So and I understand that maybe I'm just coming with it nowhere, but that we'll say definitely to the crush the car part. And you could buy a pair of leather shoes, take a sweetheart to a movie, cash a check, and pay some dues. That part doesn't necessarily seem like PTSD. I feel two themes from this song. I don't know if they're both there or if I'm just making one up. So that's kind of interesting to me. Overall, really like the song. It's really great. Either way. And I know people that this could apply to in no matter what version that you take it as. I'm going to give it an A. All right. So Lightning is a fantastic song. I really, really like the sounds of it. The generations. Here comes the explosion. I haven't seen it once before, or is it just some deja vu? The bridge is fantastic. No, I've been hit 3 times, or was it 4? I'm a walking testimony. Come here and look at these holes. Fathers never teach their sons and grandpas never talk to them and so on. Memories are inconvenient when there's lessons to be learned, and that might rock the boat too much, cause anxiety and such. Honestly, it's a song that kind of applies to what's happening in the world today. And I guess that is because we're not learning from our history and stuff like that. So a really good song, really great sounds, really good theater in it even. I'll give it an A, even though there's no room there. All right, last song, end on a horny song. Everybody Needs. I'm gonna bet you that heartaches and true love and feeble excuses for repressed desire add fuel to the fire. And the human condition goes on and goes on and goes on. I mean, the way it even opens, it's so strong. Everybody needs it. It's funny. This is the word cocky. Can you tell by the way he combs his hair, by the cocky grin and that move? The way he leans and juts out his hips, you'd think any second that he might slip, but he feels like someone else. I know what's on his mind. I know what's on his mind. This is typically, it's his mind and her mind down here. Typically, if I say, I know what's on his mind, I'll repeat it, and it's because I'm referring to this song. True love and virtue get put in the closet like Jekyll and Hyde. When it starts, you can't. Fire consumes you and nature takes over. The heartache in true love and feeble excuses for repressed desires add fuel to the fire. When the fire consumes you and nature takes over. Basically, it's a song that says, can't help but being horny. Don't feel bad. And that's a song that we can all appreciate, because I'm sure that we've all been in a position where we've been maybe thinking thoughts with the dirty thoughts that we're trying to not think about. But I really like the song. It's fun. The sounds are good. Got a great message, a message that I can respond to. But these parts here are the parts that I like the best. Yeah, so Everybody Needs, I think I'm going to give it an A. It's not, nothing hits this right now, at least on this album. So Everybody Needs. All right, so the tiers are S tier, Last Time. Fantastic song. A tier, Gratitude, Sucker for a Mystery, Only Makes Me Laugh, Tough as Nails, Lightning, Everybody Needs. And then B tier, but still very strong songs, Cool City, Go Away. Danny Elfman's album Solo is a fantastic album. I love it so much. Definitely want to go over more Oingo Boingo stuff. I hope that you love it. I hope that me being sick didn't completely derail what I was trying to say. I hope you still enjoyed the video. I hope you'll enjoy this album, and I hope you're having a good day. All right, bye. Thanks for watching.